The sun is up. Hello. How are you all? I believe everyone is doing great. We thank God for our lives. The sun is out, isn't it? The sun is out. So what are you doing? Happy yourself. Because life is too short. The sun is out. The sun is out. Hello. I welcome you all to 56 Global Network, where we always empower for appropriate change. Beloved, how are you once again? I love everybody, especially you. I greet you all according to your time, because I don't know where you're watching me from. Where are you watching me from, please, if I may ask? Where are you watching me from? As usual, today mark our reflection hour, and it's a reflection time. You say it's a blessing time. So please, could you please connect people to join us? Like, comment, and share to your walls. Contributions, likes, comment are excluding insults, okay? Because we are polite here. Thank you all ever so much. I really acknowledge all those of you who has been still here with me following all day long. All that I'll be able to say is God richly bless you. And so I encourage you to do more, okay? Because I know for sure that your blessings await. Thank you and God bless you. As usual, whenever we come around, that means we have something useful. So please invite people to join us and also be a partaker of beautiful family, okay? Be a partaker of this beautiful family, and I can assure you that your life isn't gonna be the same, because we meant for appropriate change. Having said that, I always ask this question: that how can appropriate change take place unless we take some key themes on board? And that is why we are here at 5-6. Remember our components, which is communication, competency, courage, compassion, as well as commitment. All these essential tools are based on quality leadership, and it's useful. So if you are only going to adopt them, your organization will grow in strength and in strength. So please don't forget to adopt them. And I believe that at the results, you're going to sing, yeah, Ero Señor Monanima. Nayabatsu. Hallelujah. At the results, you're going to sing hallelujah. Okay, so don't forget to adopt to them. All right, and also encourage people to use them accurately, and that one too will also bring another blessing into your life. All right, thank you ever so much, and God bless you. As usual, before we further proceed, we want to recap a bit concerning our last episode. If you were on, can you let us know whatsoever that you took on board concerning our last episode? I think of late I'm not able to upload more videos because of the other commitments. And so this week we have only uploaded Adichemusem, and it was basing on the guy who is still in the custody. Do you recall that episode? It's still ongoing though. Like I said, all the criminalities that was ongoing, do you know there were people involved, which obviously you cannot even believe it. Oh, hello, how are you? Where are you watching me from? The people involving all this kind of criminality is baffled. You can't understand. And I ask myself that how can a higher hierarchy be in this kind of situation? A higher hierarchy who people are looking up to you. You are a higher hierarchy, and your works, should be extraordinary, rather not to involve yourself in a criminal aspect. And now it has come to the point that same higher hierarchy whom the people look up to is, mingle themselves in this kind of acts which isn't accurate. And so where are we going? It's very serious though. Very, very serious. Please, let's be mindful about our attitude, our behavior, and whatsoever that we does for the day, because accountability is personal. Now that you are in the police custody, as well as you are in court, so what are you gonna do? In our last episode, I think I notify you guys that such people are now in court, and they honestly speaking, what is going on in this world, you can never understand. You know what? When I follow this kind of episode, I just sat down somewhere and I asked myself that, what is going on? The people involved in this criminality are prominent people that you cannot even understand. That this kind of prominent people are, influencing people in a negative manner. How possible? Is it accurate? It isn't accurate at all. And so where are we going? I salute you all, guys. Where are you watching me from? We are recapping though. If you were able to watch the video, let us know your point of view, because you can't understand. It's ununderstandable. You can never understand what is going on at the moment, because everybody wants to, show up in some manners which isn't accurate. Influencing people should do evil on people's lives. And do you think at the results you're going to achieve? It's a no. Where is the appropriate change coming from? Where are we heading towards? Appropriate change will never happen to anybody who is doing evil on people's lives. Do you think you are going to receive a reward whilst you are, creating all this kind of evil activity on people's lives? You want to ensure that people are going down below the belt. You want everybody to see that you are the only person who is achieving. And do you think it's healthy as a higher hierarchy? No, isn't accurate. Bone bekum bonefo. Anybody who does evil will also experience the same thing in life. And so if you don't want to experience this, then please ensure that you influence people in a positive manner for achievable results. If not, there's nothing coming up, because it's very serious. How can a higher hierarchy be in this kind of situation? Like I said in my previous video, the registrar is also involved in this. What about the judge? Have you even thought of that? What about the judge? So what is going to happen next? Now they've been in the court for first trial, and now we're still waiting what will come up. Investigation is still ongoing. And so my question is, do you think as a higher hierarchy should behave this way? If you know the answer, please let me see your hands at the video description, because this thing baffles me. I don't get it. As a higher hierarchy, that people look up to you, is it accurate to portray this kind of behavior or attitude? And what is going to come up if you continue doing this? Let's see your hands at the video description, because we are all discussing it together. If you want to sing hallelujah, there are some works that you need to portray for the day. If you want to sing hallelujah, there are so many key aspects that you need to take it on board. If you want to sing hallelujah, place your character, your behavior, your attitude, and everything around you should be in an accurate manner. Rather, not to do evil on people's lives. It's very serious. So, yeah, but ero Señor wananima. Na ya but hallelujah. Yeah, but hallelujah. Oh, yeah, but Hosiana. Yeah, but ero Señor wananima. Hallelujah. Moving forward, remember our time is limited. So if you have any question or contribution, kindly let us see your hands at the video description. Okay? And after the video or after the series, I will review them and then give you some feedback. Okay? Moving forward, what will be the outcome of a wicked person? If someone is very wicked, such a person doesn't take anybody's, progress on board. Very heartless person. Yeah? What will be the outcome of that kind of person? If you are heartless, if you are very wicked, and you don't think about anybody, you don't have empathy nor compassion on people's lives, do you think something great will come upon your life too? No, it won't work like that. And so, what are we going to do? For the day, if God gives us the breath of life to live, like I said in my previous video, then the opportunity has been given to you to act positively on people's lives for achievable results. And such a person or someone said, no, I'm not taking it. Rather, I'll use my own capacity, I'll use my own brain, I'll use my own energy to intimidate others. If you want to intimidate others on this kind of attitude manner, do you think you are also going to achieve a great result? I salute you all, guys. God bless you all. Where are you watching me from? The sun is out. Where's your sunglasses? Oh, hello, Mr. G. How are you? Where are you watching me from? The sun is out. The sun is out. If you have a sunglasses, kindly put on, okay? And let's go. The sun is out. The sun is out. Where are you watching me from? Yes, indeed, the sun is out. So what are you doing? Happy yourself, because life is too short. If the sun is out, then you also have to happy yourself, because you don't know what is going to happen tomorrow. Tomorrow is just around this corner, but not everyone has got that opportunity to be part of it. So if by the grace of God you are living and kicking, then you have to happy yourself, because life is too short, isn't it? Right, moving forward. The sun is up. We are on the higher hierarchies, though. Those who are acting criminal on people's lives, who are, mingle themselves in the criminalities. Like I said, you cannot continue doing this and then go scot-free, though. No, it won't happen. Remember, today, God has given to you, but the next minute, you don't know what is going to happen. You can intimidate someone today, but tomorrow, that person is going to be your boss. And so when you see such a person, what are you going to do? Are you not going to be ashamed of yourself? So I will plead that we should treat people, in a positive manner for a great result. Assuming you treat me well and you see me somewhere, am I also not going to treat you very well? Yes. Like I said, if you are higher hierarchy, don't use your power to intimidate others, all because you have the power of autonomy. And so for this reason, you always want to intimidate. You always want to influence negatively. You always want to tell people that, oh, yes, this is me. No, at the result, you are not going to sing hallelujah. Okay, so please, if you want to sing hallelujah, then let's be mindful about our attitude, our behavior, and our daily activity. Having said that, appropriate change will never happen to anyone who does evil. So please, let's renew our mindset. Okay, let's renew our mindset and also happy yourself. Remember, I upload a short, and I was talking about healthy individual. How can you live healthy for the whole week or for the whole day? It doesn't base on someone who has only overcome illness, though. Rather, it based on so many aspects. Like you happy yourself, okay? You release your stress states. It can also enable someone to achieve or overcome illness. Emotions will torture your system. If you are always experiencing emotions, then you are torturing your organs. You are not going to receive you are not going to have functioning organs. Rather, your organs will be going down, 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 down. But please, if you want to live a healthy life, individual healthy life we're talking about, then you have to take the other areas on board, like releasing your stress, influencing people in a positive aspect, encourage people to lead. All these kind of characteristics count. Showing compassion and empathy, adopting to key themes, and also connecting yourself in a professional network. All of these areas count for someone to overcome illness. It's not just like you taking medication every day. No, it's not medication will make you healthy. Medication will never heal you. Rather, it's also damaging other organs that you have never thought of. So please, happy yourself, okay? Associate yourself with family and friends. Have a little chat with them. Eat a healthy diet. Spend, like I said, if you are committed to your works, like 5C is one of our components, then you can also spend your money without any supervision. All right, so please take all this kind of aspect on board, and I believe that at the result, you're going to sing, yeah, but oh, Ero, Senor, Wanani, yeah, beto, hallelujah. You cannot be an evil person as well as achieving a great result. No, you can never be an evil person and on the other hand achieve a great result. It's a no. So if you want the blessings to come upon your life, take so many aspects on board, things that will enable you to achieve, okay? How you began your journey, how you began your journey in the initial stage, it wasn't great. But with the perseverance and committing to your works, as well as focusing on something great, here you are today. You are able to take care of yourself, as well as even supporting others. And same zeal, same characteristics. Why can't you use same characteristics to influence people positively for achievable results? But rather, such higher hierarchies, they've been using the power of autonomy that they've got to intimidate people in some manners, in such a way that when they influence you to do evil, you have to go and do it. And do you think it's healthy? I don't think so. So please, let's be mindful about our daily activity as well as the way we treat others, because if we want them to be like your position, then you have a role to play in their lives. Playing a role in somebody's life is a crucial moment. So, at the results, if someone will be able to point their finger on you and say that, oh, without this person, like I won't be able to survive, then that moment, the blessings of God will also fall on you. So, please, let's be mindful about our daily doing, because having said that, being able to portray of a good character will enable someone to achieve a great result in life. So let's do it. Okay. I salute you all, guys. Why are you so quiet? We're doing it together, though. I'm not doing it alone. So let's do it together. Where you watching me from? Let us know. Let us know your point of view. Share to your walls. Invite people to join us. Let us know your point of view, okay? Because it's very, very important. Okay, we are not just here to deliver, rather for people to take notes and then also work with it. That is why sometimes we come around. So let's do it. Boni bekum boni for. Say obi beko nsɔhwɛ ne amane mu a, if someone will be in a tragedy, or if someone will achieve a great result, it based on something, isn't it? The last time I saw some video and I was asking myself that what is going on? The guy who was talking was someone that I was thinking that um maybe there's something wrong somewhere, because he wasn't like that though. He was brought out from a very respectful home, and I was thinking that he was a pure Christian. However, I didn't know that, it will come to a point for him to come out with all this kind of false, what do I say? False prophecy or whatsoever. God said and God said. If God hasn't said anything, my dear, keep mute. Okay? You know definitely that you relate to the person that you are fighting for. The husband is your friend. You know, that the person that you want to fight for, the husband is your friend. And if you want to rescue the person, this is not a way to go about. So are you trying to tell us that you know best than anybody? No, it shouldn't happen. Please, let's be mindful about our doing. Because if someone is a higher hierarchy, that is what we are treating here. You don't use your power of autonomy to intimidate people and put God's name in it. Okay? Don't mention God's name in vain. All because you are higher hierarchy. The attitude behind it, the motive behind it, the skills and knowledge gain that people are looking up to you, are you using them accurately to the glory of the Lord? It's a no. You know yourself definitely that you relate to the person who is in this kind of tragedy. And coming out for you to even condolences to the other people who are no more. Rather, you are running around the bush, and as well as, putting God's name in that line, which obviously you know that isn't accurate. So this is what we are talking about. A higher hierarchy. What kind of characters do you have to portray to people? As a result, accountability is also personal. Please remember that whatsoever that we are doing for the day, we are going to account. If you care to know, everything that we do for the day, we are going to account as a higher hierarchy. So you don't use your power of autonomy to intimidate. You don't use your power of autonomy to influence negatively. You don't use the power of autonomy to limit people's ability. Rather, encourage them to do good. Encourage them to do something great in life. Because at the result, such a person will also point their fingers on you and say, oh, this person is my role model. If hasn't been this person, where will I be? And that will please God. So please, in conclusion, let's be mindful about our doing and also ensure that we influence people positively for achievable results. And I believe that when we do that, God will bless us bountifully. Thank you all ever so much. We are 25 minutes. Is there any question or contribution? Because we are not keeping much long. Any question or contribution? Criminality is not good, my dear. Criminality is not good at all. Don't mingle yourself in such manners, because at the result, accountability is going to be personal. Now that all these kind of higher hierarchies are in court, what is going to happen? Investigation is still ongoing, and now where they are now, it is crucial moment for them. There's nothing they can do. And I believe that the law will take its course and prosecute. And now, if they take you to jail, what are you gonna do? All your credibility has been in vain. And so, whatsoever that we does for the day, please, we have to ensure that we are doing something accurate for achievable result. If not, your end will not be in a great manner. If we take you to prison now, everything that you have acquired will be in vain. So we should portray of a good character as higher hierarchies, because I believe that whatsoever that we do, or whatsoever task that we complete for the day, we should base on appropriate change. Okay, and that is why I always recommend 5 C's components, which is courage, competency, communication, commitment, as well as compassion. Because if someone is a higher hierarchy and you have a compassion attitude, I don't think you're going to influence people in a negative manner, because you know it's inaccurate, right? As well as communication, as collaboration, courage. Courageous, you'll be able to make an accurate decision. So all these key aspects count in our daily lives, yeah, for appropriate change. If not, we are not doing anything for any change to happen. Okay, so thank you all so much. Is there any question or contribution? Is there any question or contribution? Because the 2 videos that we upload, I have reflect on them. Okay, we have reflect on them, and I believe that when you play back, you got to understand our point of view. If you just join us, kindly play back the video, share to your walls, and then also make contribution. Okay, let us see your point of view concerning this kind of episode, because it's still ongoing. Very soon we are going to exit, and before our exit, we want to know your take home, because it's my number 1 priority. I just want to know whatsoever that you'll be able to take home. All right, appropriate change we're talking about, positive change we're talking about, and how is it going to happen unless we take some great things on board. And that is what I'm still pre-pointing. So please, let's do it together, for the blessings await. All right, let's do it together, for the blessings await. Let's do it together, for the blessings await. Right, in conclusion, all the higher hierarchies who are involved in the criminalities are in court, and the first hearing has ended. They reminded them in the custody for the next hearing. And now that we are looking for appropriate change, hopefully Hopefully, hopefully, we're going to see what will come up next. So whatsoever that will come up, we will deliver it here. All right. Thank you all ever so much for watching, and I will see you in another video. God bless you and stay blessed. Mwah. See ya.